In the kingdom of Igbo, where the sun painted the sky in gold and the palm trees swayed like dancing maidens, there lived a clever girl named Amina. Her laughter was brighter than the morning birdsong, and her wit sharper than the village blacksmith's blade. But Igbo hid secrets beneath its beauty. Secrets whispered by the wind and carried by the palace hornblowers, Emeka and Chinadu, whose music held more than mere melody. One evening, as the moon hung low like a ripe udala fruit, Amina sat by the fire, listening to her grandfather's tales of the wise men who guarded the kingdom's oldest mysteries. "Dem no be ordinary men," he said, puffing on his clay pipe. "Dem no tings way make even the river stop to listen." That very night, a strange sound echoed from the palace, a horn's cry, not of celebration, but of warning. The next morning, Amina marched to the palace gates, where Emeka and Chinadu stood, their faces twisted in confusion. "Weddin' happen?" Amina asked, hands on her hips. Emeka, tall and lean like a coconut tree, scratched his head. "Our horn day blow by itself. Na magic or na mischief?" Chinadu, round as a calabash, nodded vigorously. "And the king say if we no fix him, he go throw us for the crocodile river." Amina's eyes sparkled with mischief. "Make we go see those wise men dem. I hear say dem fit solve any problem, even foolish one." Together, they ventured into the sacred grove, where the two wise men, Baba Ifeanyi and Baba Adesina, sat under an ancient iroko tree, their beards so long they could have been used as fishing nets. Baba Ifeanyi, his voice like rustling leaves, spoke first. "Ah, dis matter reach our ears before sunrise. The horn no be ordinary horn, na the talking horn of King Jaja, buried for 100 years. Baba Adesina chuckled, his belly shaking like fermented palm wine. "But to stop una go answer 3 riddles. If una fail, una go turn to statues. Like those ones over there." He pointed to 2 stone figures half buried in the soil, their faces frozen in terror. Amina swallowed hard but grinned. "We ready." The first riddle came. "I follow you every day, but you no fit catch me. I day shine for your eyes, but you no fit hold me. Weddin' I be?" Emeka and Chinadu scratched their heads, but Amina laughed. "Na shadow." The wise men nodded, impressed. The second riddle was trickier. "I day give life, but I no day alive. I day inside you, but you fit drink me. Weddin' I be?" Chinadu groaned, but Emeka's eyes lit up. "Na water." The wise men clapped. Then came the final riddle, the one that made even the trees lean closer. "I get cities but no people. I get forests but no trees. I get rivers but no water. Weddin' I be?" Silence fell. Amina bit her lip, then gasped. "Na map." The grove erupted in cheers. The horn's eerie blaring ceased, and the wise men bowed. "Una don pass. But remember, dis kingdom get many secrets. Some sweet like honey, others bitter like kola nut." As they returned to the palace, Amina noticed something odd. The statues in the grove had shifted positions. And the king's crown, was it always that crooked? As the palace gates creaked open, the king himself stood waiting, his golden robe shimmering like fireflies at dusk. But something was off. His smile stretched too wide, his eyes too still, like a mask carved from wood. "Ah, my brave ones," he boomed, clapping his hands, "you have saved my royal ears from that dreadful noise." Yet his voice carried no warmth, only the hollow echo of a drum beaten too hard. Amina narrowed her eyes. "Your Majesty, the wise men said the horn was buried for 100 years. Who dug it up?" The king's laughter crackled like dry leaves. "Silly girl, spirits work in mysterious ways." But behind him, the royal guards exchanged glances, quick, nervous flickers of their eyes. Emeka leaned down to whisper, "That man no be our king. Our king day sneeze every time harmattan wind blow. This one no even sniff." That night, Amina crept through the palace gardens, where moonlight turned the hibiscus flowers into ghostly faces. A low hum filled the air, the same sound the horn had made, but softer, like a bee trapped in a calabash. She followed it to a hidden door behind the silk cotton tree, its edges glowing faintly blue. Before she could touch it, a hand clamped over her mouth. "Shish," Chinadu hissed, pulling her into the shadows. "You wan make dem catch you?" Emeka crouched beside them, holding a palm oil lamp. "We follow you when we see you tiptoe like thief," he admitted. Amina grinned. Good, because I think the real king day behind that door. The trio pushed the door open, revealing a winding stairway down into the earth. The walls were carved with ancient symbols, a serpent swallowing its tail, a moon cradling a star. At the bottom stood a chamber, lit by floating orbs of light, and there, bound in chains of twisted vines, sat the real King Obi, his crown askew. "Ah, at last," he croaked. "That impostor Nah spirit from the old wars. He done steal my face." Before they could free him, the ground trembled. The false king's voice echoed down the stairs, now stripped of its disguise, a hissing, many-toned thing. "Foolish children, you think riddles be your only test?" The walls began to bleed shadows, forming figures with glowing red eyes. Chinadu yelped, "A beg, which kind Nollywood nonsense be this?" Emeka grabbed a torch, waving it at the advancing shapes. "Amina, think fast. What'd the wise men say about spirits and secrets?" Amina's mind raced. Then she remembered Baba Adesina's words. Some sweet like honey, others bitter like kola nut. She reached into her pocket and flung a handful of kola nuts. At the shadows, where the nuts struck, the darkness sizzled and recoiled. "Ha!" she cried. "Dem no like bitter things." The false king shrieked as his form unraveled like frayed cloth, revealing a swirling mass of smoke and teeth. "You cannot destroy me, I am the forgotten." But King Obi, now freed, raised his hands and spoke a single word in the old tongue. "Kapam." The chamber blazed with light, and the spirit shattered like broken pottery. As dawn broke, the palace horn blew once more, but this time, it was a sound of triumph. The villagers poured into the streets, dancing as the real king proclaimed a 7-day feast. Baba Ifeanyi and Baba Adesina appeared, their eyes twinkling. "Well done," said Baba Ifeanyi. "But remember, the deeper the yam, the sweeter the harvest." Amina smirked, meaning. Baba Adesina winked, meaning, "Bring more kola nuts next time."